Okay, problem 102. We are told there's a solution at x equals negative 3 minus 2i, which means there is another solution at x equals negative 3 plus 2i, because complex solutions always occur in conjugate pairs. So we need to write those solutions as factors. So let's write them as x minus the solution. So if I'm doing x minus this first one, x minus minus 3 is x plus 3, and minus minus 2i is plus 2i. And my second factor is going to have the same plus 3, but it's going to be a minus 2i instead of a plus 2i, because they are conjugates. So we know that this is a factor of this polynomial, and we want to divide this factor out, which unfortunately means shouldn't write that as y. Unfortunately, that means long division, because we can't use synthetic division, because we can only divide by linear factors. So we need to turn this into a quadratic without imaginary numbers in it, and then we will divide that out. So let's look at how to do that. X squared plus, from that 3, 6x plus 3 times 3 is 9 plus 2 times 2 is 4, x squared plus 6x plus 13 is equivalent to that. You could totally go through and make like a big old box and do x 3 2i x 3 negative 2i x squared 3x 2xi, another 3x, there's my 3x giving me my 6x, there's my x squared with my x squared. 3 times 3 is 9, there's my 9. 3 times 2i is 6i, x times negative 2i is negative 2xi, so that cancels with that. Negative 2i times 3 is negative 6i, so that cancels with that, and then I get negative 2i times 2i is negative 4i squared, which is the same as positive 4, because I squared is negative 1. So x squared plus 6x plus 13. So what do I do with that? Well, now I divide this polynomial by that. So I have to use long division. X to the fourth plus 2x cubed minus 16x squared minus 82x minus 65. And that is being divided longly by what I just came up with, x squared minus 6x. Was it plus 6x? Plus 6x. X squared plus 6x plus 13. So if we do this correctly, we should not get a remainder. So x squared goes into x to the fourth how many times? X squared times x squared is x to the fourth. X squared times 6x is 6x cubed, positive. X squared times 13 is 13x squared. But now we need to subtract everything. So minus x to the fourth minus 6x cubed minus 13x squared. X to the fourth minus x to the fourth is 0. That's good. We don't want to get anything there, otherwise we didn't multiply by the right thing. 2x cubed minus 6x cubed is minus 4x cubed. Minus 16x squared minus 13x squared is minus 29x squared. Let's pull down our minus 82x, and now let's play the game again. X squared times what is negative 4x cubed? Well, it is negative 4x. So negative 4x times x squared is negative 4x cubed. Negative 4x times 6x is negative 24x squared. I can do math. Negative 4x times 13 is a number. 13 times 2 is 26. 26 times 2 is 52. So that is minus 52x. And now we are subtracting that whole thing, which means plus 4x cubed plus 24x squared plus 52x. So now minus 4x cubed plus 4x cubed is 0. Again, we're happy we should get 0 there. Minus 29x squared plus 24x squared is minus 5x squared. Minus 82x plus 52x is minus 30x. And now we drop our minus 65 all the way down, and we play the game one last time. X squared times what is negative 5x squared? It is negative 5. And that's really what I wanted. I wanted to get that polynomial right there because that factors as x minus 5, x plus 1. But let's check and make sure. It's probably a good idea. So minus 5 times x squared is minus 5x squared. Minus 5 times 6x is minus 30x. Minus 5 times 13 is indeed minus 65. So if we subtract all that, we get a positive 5x squared, a positive 30x, a positive 65, and everything cancels, and we are happy. Remainder of 0. But what are we supposed to do with this problem? Find all 4 solutions to the equation. Well, we knew in the beginning that 2 solutions were 3 plus or minus 2i. So there's 2 solutions right away, and then we just factored this, so we get another solution at x equals 5 and x equals negative 1. So we have all solutions now, x equals 5 and x equals negative 1. It is a 4th degree polynomial, which means it has to have 4 solutions if you're allowing complex solutions.